You're just shooting me down, and it gets discouraging.
It's hard to get a job after prison, and Natasha Weir is living proof. Get this, a 2016 study found that less than 9% of help wanted ads in Virginia were open to hiring someone with a criminal record. That supports what different researchers found in 2018. It said among convicted felons, the unemployment rate is much higher.
It's like, why am I even trying this way, you know? And it's hard because you want to go back to your old way. You know, well, I can go do this and I can make money this way. I struggled with addiction from an early age, and it just took over my life, kind of, and I didn't know a different life. I just accepted that's what life was, and accepted it. Then I went to prison in 2018, and I was there a year. I had my son there, and his grandma ended up going and getting him from the hospital.
Natasha did get the break she needed, a job at Well Grounded Coffee in Dallas. Not only do they hire people with criminal records, they are going out of their way to do it.
Michael and I are just coffee freaks, and so it was a natural and an easy beginning to open up a coffee house and use that for life transformation, giving second chances.
Natasha hasn't been a barista before, but she's a quick study. She says the new skill's nice to have, but it's never been about serving coffee. It's about community, and Natasha needed that. Before Well Grounded, she tried working at a sub shop. They offered her 3 to 4 hour shifts at less than $10 an hour. With a baby at home, it wasn't ideal.
They're taking public transportation, they're taking their children to daycare or school, getting on another bus, taking it to work. It's so challenging. I mean, the courage that these women have had to keep pushing forward. I mean, these ladies are heroes. They are so inspiring.
And what these businesses allow us to do, like a coffee house, is engage in lifting others up for longer than a year. They'll outgrow us. That would be the biggest win, is if they outgrow us.
So getting a good job and getting it quick is important for staying out of prison. A study by the Manhattan Institute found a 20% reduction in nonviolent offenders returning to crime if they were able to find work after release. But that's not happening. Brookings found that only 55% found work in the first year of their release, and for those that did, the median income was just over $10,000. Which brings us back to Well Grounded, where women with a record find a good job and supportive colleagues.
I feel like I have confidence here, confidence in my ability, when I don't have much experience in the workforce, because I always lived my life on the wrong side of the tracks. So before this job, I've only had 2 other jobs in my life. So I think this job has given me confidence in my ability to actually, quote unquote, live a normal life, I guess. And get up and go to work and go home, and just maybe stability. I don't know the right word for it.
Here, because we are a nonprofit, people are very aware, and we have these conversations, how we feel if a customer asks you about your past, and you have our full permission to say, I'm not comfortable talking about that. You have our full permission to share something in your story that you feel could inspire somebody. And so in that way, it's oddly different here, because people are of their background.
Most of the employees are women who have been released from prison, but a few have no requirements or college classes. The story of who is behind the counter here isn't avoided, it's celebrated, and the community is responding. They're providing donations to help women who have specific needs, like buying a car for one mom after she graduates.
So happy to leave their home office and come and get a great cup of coffee. But the other half are like, I love what you're doing.